with the thunder, baby, might just clap your crew.
What's going on, traders? Welcome back to another video from Bulls to the Wall Trading. I hope you guys are having a terrific Thursday, and I don't know why I'm speaking so slow. So for those new viewers, welcome to my channel, Bulls to the Wall Trading. This is a channel I created in order for me to share my experiences within the stock market and hopefully to inspire you to learn how to trade and to break down the barriers or the perception that trading is difficult. It's really not that hard, and my goal is to get you to see just that it's really not that difficult. This is going to be my watch list for Friday, January 26, 2018. I am not a financial planner or a financial advisor, so anything that I discuss here is just my personal opinion. Do not trade anything that I discuss if it doesn't make sense to you. Do not trade anything I discuss if you don't do your own research. I can't stress that enough. Please do your own research. In all my videos, I discuss my style of trading. By no means does that mean that that is the only way to trade. There are many ways of trading. I just discuss the strategies and the way that best fits me. So part of your trading journey is to understand your personality and what might work best for you. So I will be discussing my style of trading, and if you think that works for you, then great, and subscribe to my video and keep watching them. I have a free chat room where we discuss stocks, we answer questions, and we just create a nice community of support where we just help each other out. So if you're interested in joining that chat room, the link will be in the description of the video, and I hope to see you guys there. We've had a couple of new members, and welcome to those members. I said it earlier, it's a pleasure to have you, and thank you for the support that you've been showing me. So the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to go over my watch list from yesterday to see how it did today as far as day trades. Then I'll go into my day trade stocks for tomorrow, and then I'll do the same thing but more focused on swing trading. So I'm going to cover day trading and swing trading. So let's start with day trading and the stocks that I called out yesterday. So the first one that we have is VTGN, and this one, it looks like it didn't do what we wanted it to do. The new high would have been at $1.79 when the market opened. It spiked up. When the market opened, it hit highs of 179, but it couldn't break it through 179. And it never really regained its strength after that. This is a perfect example why I always mention that me personally, I like to see the stock break through the high for this very reason right here. It can come up, test that line, and get rejected. So I personally, I like to see the stock break through the resistance line, which would be the high. So this stock, VTGN, didn't do what we wanted it to do. Next one is DPW. This one, same situation. It didn't do what we wanted it to do. The high was at $2.43. It tested that high in the pre-market, but when the market opened, it just fizzled out. So we didn't miss much there. KOS. Looks like the new high would have been here at $7.94. And as you can see, it didn't come close to that again after the market opened. LTBR, this one was one that was running all morning long, all day long last night, and this one was one that I was discussing with a member in the chat room, and I basically called out what it was going to do, which was it was going to dip at the open. So let me explain this a little bit so maybe you guys can understand what I was seeing. So this stock was running crazy in the post-market and even in the pre-market. So what I did was I identified the high, which was right around here. It's $4.77. No, actually, let's see, $4.80 right here. So that was the high right here. So I got a little worried because when we were getting closer to the open, the stock was getting higher to our resistance line or the high, which was around $4.80. So I said in the chat room, and I say it in my videos, that I personally would like to see the stock dip, and when the market opens, for the stock to open up down here and slowly work its way up. So when I started seeing this, that the price was getting close to our high or our resistance line, I knew right off the bat that this was going to take a tumble. Why? Because look at where it was at yesterday when it closed. It closed at $2.11 or somewhere around there. Now, if you bought right here at $2.11 and you're sitting on your stock and the market is about to open and it's at $4.70, more than 100% gains, what are you going to do? Are you just going to hold it, or are you just going to sell right off the bat and get your profits? That's what happened. As soon as I saw that, I said everybody's going to sell like crazy. And as soon as the market opened, it just dipped, and it continued dipping because everybody that had this stock overnight and made a profit just started selling. So this setup right here is usually how new traders get fooled, because they look at this and they say, oh my god, this stock is going to open close to the high, it's probably going to break through and it's going to have a great day. I've been burned so many times when I started trading because of this, to where I made a decision to trade only when the stock opens lower than the high, significantly lower than the high, and work its way up. That way I prevent a situation like this from happening to me. So for this one, if you would have played it with my mentality, then you wouldn't have done anything. You would have just played it out, and you would have felt bad for all the people that got fooled at the open. So that's LTVR. IPWR is the next one. This one, our high was at 160, and as you can tell, it tested 160 again in the pre-market. It could never break it, and then after that it just started going down. And the last one is MNKAD. This one, another one that had a great day. So let's see. So our high would have been right around here. So let's just put it right here, right around there. So, and it's hard to tell with this one. Let me find out a good angle. So I guess this one would be a good scenario. So this is a perfect example. So this is our high right here. Look where the stock opened up. It opened up at 277 and our high was at 284. So this is what I like to see. I like to see a stock open up significantly lower and work its way up. So I didn't get in on this stock because I was focusing on something else, but I would have gotten in right here at 285, right above our line. Yeah, it would have gone down a little bit, only 5 cents, 6 cents, nothing crazy. But then look at the rebound that it had, and it just ripped it. So hopefully you guys can see the difference between a stock working its way up to the high and just opening very close to the high. This is how I like to see it, a stock that works its way up. It kind of went down a little bit, people sold off, but then it just ripped it. And again, this is another good example of what can happen when a stock breaks your line, breaks your resistance line. Just because it breaks it doesn't mean it's gonna do all of this. This stock could have easily just crossed it right here by 1 cent and then just come crashing down. That is the risk that you are taking when you're investing. Also, look at the volume over here compared to this candle. I still would have gotten in on this one because of the volume. It's almost 400,000, which is pretty good for a 5-minute candle, but look over here, 400,000 more, and then 1 million. And the volume is fuel to the fire. So that is a trick when it comes to day trading. So those were my stocks from last night. It looks like I had two that worked out pretty good. Now I'm going to talk about the ones that I have for tomorrow. So obviously this is one that I'm going to keep on watch because of this run that it had. So how do I identify stocks and how do I want to play them? Well, I identify the high. In this case, it would be $4.05. So that's where I draw my resistance line. And we just want the stock to start coming up, cross this line, $4.05 with good volume. And hopefully that'll lead to a spike just like it did here. But again, nothing is guaranteed, and volume is a key thing to all of this. PACB. So we identify the high, which is at 343. So there's our high, there's our line, and same situation. We want the price to start coming up and cross this line with good volume. Keep in mind that you are close to $3.50, the $half mark. So you could see some resistance there if this stock does break above $3.43. ADVM. So this stock had a nice morning and then it just fizzled out and then it spiked again at is that at the close or no, in pre-market? I'm sorry, in the post-market. So that's the only reason I like this one. The chart doesn't really look all that great, but I just like it because of this spike. So I'll just put my line right there at 685. And again, keep in mind that you're very, very close to $7, so you might see some resistance there. TRVG at $8.73, right around there. PDF at 868, right around there. And MYO at 513. And same situation with this one. The graph isn't looking all that great, or the chart isn't looking all that great, but it is moving in the post market, so that's something that's intriguing. So 513 is where I will draw my line. Alright, so that is all the stuff that I will be covering as far as day trading. Now switching over to swing trading, let's see what we got. Let me go over my stocks that I gave out yesterday. So the first one was MUX, and I mentioned that I got in on this stock because it broke two trends. I got in about $2.54, and today my stop got hit and I lost some money, but that's fine. I'm not mad at myself because I saw potential in this stock. I acted on it, and unfortunately it didn't work out the way I wanted it to, and that's fine. I'm cool with that. I followed my plan. I set my stop in a location where I thought it would be good, and as soon as it hit my stop, I got out. So you can't win them all, and this is just a perfect example of that. I'll show you my winners and I'll show you my losers, and in this one I lost some money. NGD. This one was another one that I was thinking about getting in because it broke this trend right here to the upside and it closed above. I did not get in on it, and as you can tell, it looks like it had a pretty bad day today, so good thing I didn't get in on it. I was really thinking about it, but this is a gold stock, and MUX, the one that I invested in yesterday, is a mining stock as well. So I didn't want two stocks of the same thing, because if gold goes up, both the stocks will most likely go up, but if it goes down, then I'll have two crappy stocks in my hand, so I didn't want to run that risk. GNC. This one's still trading in a range, so it looks like it's going to the downside. That's not what we want. We want it to break above, so that one's still trading in that range. NG, this one was one that I said I should have gotten in on this candle right here because it broke this trend. I should have gotten in here and then look up the day that followed, but then today it just, you know, took a big tumble. So you know, that's something that can happen. I'm sure if I would have gotten in on this candle after seeing a day like this, I would have closed my position and not even have to deal with today's red candle. STNG is the next one. Whoa. We were looking for a bounce play on this one. However, it looks like it dipped under our support, which is fine. You know, it didn't do it by that much. This one would still be in play. I just want to see a green day. So whenever I see a green day, I'll reevaluate this and go from there. All right, now as far as for the actual ones that I have on watch for tomorrow, the first one, oh, well, actually, let me show you what I got in on today, what I invested in. I got in ZNGA. I got in right here on this candle, and I'm gonna leave this right here maybe so you guys can see why I got in on it, and see if you guys think like I think. Alright, so if you're seeing a bounce play right here, you're exactly right. That's the reason why I got in. Let me make this a little bit bigger. There we go. So if you can see this line right here, this blue line is support, and the stock has touched that line one, we're going to say 2, 3, we're going to say 4 right here, 5, 6 times, about 5 to 6 times. So this is a valid support. So when I saw this stock today on a green candle here, you know, this to me is validation that it's bouncing and it could start to go up. That's the reason why I got in on it. Look at what it's done every time it touches this line. It comes down, it goes back up. It comes down, it goes back up. It comes down, it goes back up. And it comes down, and history should repeat itself. It should go back up. Will it happen? We have to wait and see. Nothing is guaranteed. I keep telling you guys that. You have to understand that nothing is guaranteed, but I'm just going based off of history, and history looks pretty good for this company, ZNGA. Whenever the stock comes to around $3.64, it usually goes back up. So I'm going to keep an eye on this one, and hopefully I can make some money. I have other ones that I have checked off here. HOV, this is another beautiful bounce play that could be developing. Look at that, it's just bounced right there, and it went back up, and it's coming down, and it bounced right on the support. So if I see a green day tomorrow, it could be another opportunity to get in for a bounce play. So keep this one on watch if you are a swing trader and you like how I do things. IDRA, this is another beautiful bounce play in the making. We've been following this one for a couple days. You can see that it bounced right here, but it came right back up. And I said I wanted more red days to come to support, and it's doing just that. So if we see a green day tomorrow or even Monday, it could be our opportunity to get in and hopefully see another bounce play like this. BKS, another bounce. Clear right here, the stock went down, it found support at $4.95, and look at where it's at right now, around $4.95 or even $5. But actually, let's see, whoops, it is at about, yep, it's at about $5, so it's 5 cents off. You know, it's not always gonna be bouncing exactly on support, but it's right there. So again, tomorrow, if I see a green candle like here, I'm getting in, because look at what happened before. It came down, found support, green day, green day followed by another green candle. So I'm hoping for red, red, green, 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 green. So we'll see what happens there. I think I have one more. Nope, I guess that's it. That is it. Yep, that is it for swing trading. Now let me check the chat room to see if we have any requests. And again, shout out to everybody, all the new members of the chat room. I really do appreciate you guys liking my videos and joining the chat room. Every time we get new members in there, I love it, because this is something that I like to do. I love teaching people, and I love breaking down that barrier that this is so hard, when it's really not. It's just recognizing patterns. That's all it is. All right, so we have a request from S Sig. Shout out to S Sig. I mean, since you joined the chat room, you've been giving us a lot of materials and a lot of documents and a lot of input. So thank you for that. So he wants me to look at GE for a swing trade. So GE, it's a bad stock, looks like it. I mean, from August of last year to now, it's just gone down. But that doesn't mean it's a bad opportunity for us to get in. So let's see what's going on. So this stock was going down, and it found support at $15.80, and it bounced, it came back up, and now it's coming right back down. So for me, I would want this stock, for me, I would want this stock to come close to what am I trying to say? To $15.80. So I would want this stock to come down a little bit more. I'm trying to see. Let me see if I can make this a little bit clearer. I guess there. I wanted to come down a little bit more, closer to support, followed by a green candle to potentially see a bounce play. It already bounced, and I hope you guys can see that. It came down, it found support at 1580, and then it went back up, and now it's coming back down, and we want to catch it right here with the bounce, and hopefully it can go back up. Usually what these stocks do, let me see if I can illustrate it for you. They make a W, so they go like that, and like that. So you want to catch it when it starts to bounce, which in this point right here was over here, and we want to do it whether it's here or here or here, wherever it is, we want to catch that. So this is a good one. So good job finding this one. Me personally, I would just wait a little bit more for it to come down, or even tomorrow, if you see a green day, you could jump in. It all depends what you're comfortable with, but the support is right there, clear as day. I don't see any other play for a swing on this. That would be my only play, would be that bounce play. So I guess that's it, guys. I don't have any more questions. Let me double check. Nope. Wait. Nope. Wait. We have someone typing. While they're typing, I was thinking about making a video explaining what the MACD and the RSI is. But I didn't want to make the video if it's not requested, or if you guys aren't really interested in it. So if you are, leave me a comment, or even in the chat room, let me know if that's a video that you want to see, and then I can get that out to you guys either tomorrow or throughout the weekend. Alright, I'm gonna leave it there. Thank you everybody. Again, I say this every day, but I can't stress it enough. Thank you everybody for the support. Thank you guys for subscribing to my channel. Thank you for joining the chat room. Again, the link will be in the description of the video. It's crazy, crazy, crazy that I have, you know, almost 80 subscribers to my channel, and I don't even know how many people in the chat room. I didn't think it was gonna be like this. But man, you guys are awesome. Thank you so much for everything that you guys have done for me, and let's keep this going. Thank you for the support. I'll see you guys hopefully over the weekend with another video. Good luck in the markets, and yeah, go make some money.